Alright, so you guys know I haven't done a voiceover for a video in quite a long time, actually. Um, if anyone deserves a voiceover on a video, it is this kid. Um, so some of you may have seen my previous videos where I run into Alma, who is the #2 commander in the world, verified by Battlelog, and currently #1 active commander, verified by BF4 Stats. Uh, she, I don't know. Alma keeps wandering into my servers, and there's 4 ways I think that you can figure out what server I'm playing in. I was not streaming that night. That is one way you can find out what server I'm in. Not on my friends list. That's another way. You can go on my battle log and figure out what server I'm in, or you can basically stalk my old Twitch videos or YouTube videos, because I will occasionally leave the server name and info up there when I upload a video. Seeing as how this is probably the second time I've ever commanded in this server, I'm going to go with Battlelog, just for reasons. So apparently Alma went on to my Battlelog, saw I was online, figured out what server I was in, and joined it. This is getting a little old, to be honest. It just so happens that I was speaking to NZ Roulette, who is the server owner of a couple of servers that I frequent. He's pretty chill with me coming in and commanding, and he doesn't mind Alma coming in and, getting destroyed either. So, but this was not one of Roulette's servers. I just happened to be talking to him that night, and I was like, we had been playing, and for some reason he was on high man but not flood zone. So, as soon as I saw Alma in, I texted him and I was like, look, can you join back in? I'd really appreciate having you there. And I was like, if you happen to see Karma around, tell Karma to come back too, because I could really use a helicopter pilot. And he was like, yeah, I'm in the queue. So Alma and I had it out again, and I edited out all the slow parts and the tedious parts that you guys really don't care about. I kind of tried to leave in where I would sneak a peek at the scoreboard to see how I was doing in comparison to Alma. Because the final scoreboard, as you know, the winning team gets a 3,000 point boost. So it's not entirely accurate. You take the winner's side and deduct 3,000 points. And that's the more true score. Commanders also can continue getting points after the game ends up until 5 seconds into the final reading of the scoreboard, something like that. So we can continue getting more score even after the match officially ends. So if we have an ammo crate in the right place, or our approval rating is complete, we'll continue getting points. So you'll see me check the scoreboard, and I tried to leave that in where I could. But essentially what Alma was doing the majority of this match was throwing missiles away, so that I would not be able to get points for EMPing them. Now, what some of you don't know is that if you go into 3D mode, you can get outside of the map. And that's what Alma was doing to throw the missiles away, because it's a very easy way to launch a missile and not give the other person points for it. So you get points for launching. And if it kills things, you get points. But if it doesn't kill anything, then essentially you're giving the other commander points. If they proxy you, nobody gets any points. So it just kind of works out a little weird. So Alma was essentially throwing missiles away, so that I wouldn't get any points from them. And I'm fully aware that that's what Alma was doing, because I've seen other commanders do it. It's a very valid strategy. However, if you're bad about ammo crate placement, if you're bad about vehicle placement, if you're bad about UAV, EMP placement, evac order placement, squad orders, all of this contributes to score as well. So it's not just about the cruise missiles, it's not just about the kills. The kills are obviously fun and kind of a priority when they're 100 points apiece. So there's that. Also noticed that the cruise missiles Alma does land are strictly like singles and doubles, whereas I think I land like 2 missiles and maybe 2 or 3. I'm not entirely sure, and I literally just edited this video. Um, but yeah, I've always maintained that I don't launch a missile unless I can get at least a triple off of it. It's no good for me if I can't get a triple. Um, and that's what I try to do. This one in particular is one of my favorites because, you know, Alma tries. Um, Sucks, but tries. Uh, but yeah, like, this kid. I'm truly honored that my fan club includes like some of the top commanders in the world. But let's be real here for a second. Like this game was at like 4 o'clock in the morning for me. Um, and I command to go to sleep, not to deal with people like this. So like Alma, if you could like not, that'd be great. Um, and I know you're probably gonna watch this video too, so like stop. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I I don't know whether to be amused, impressed, or slightly afraid at this point. Um, because I think of all the matches that I have had against Alma, I think I've only lost once, and I will maintain that that reason was that I was like AFK for half the match, trying to deal with someone that randomly joined my party. Um, but I'm gonna try and be a better person than that. So I'll just say that I lost because it was my fault. Um, this aggravated me. When I put down an evac order, I mean move. Like, move to or move from, but move. Like, don't just sit there. Um, Pretty sure that was their only deaths, too, which is really the more aggravating part of that. Um, but yeah, like, honestly, guys, I know that I sit here and I say Alma stalks, but legit Alma stalks. Like, the only way Alma could have known what server I was in was through my battle log, and that takes a lot of effort. So, I decided to put a screenshot of the scoreboard, the official scoreboard, up on here as well. So, you guys could see the official kill count and score count because Alma quit out before I got to the scoreboard. So, uh, thanks for watching.